Rumors of federal gunboats invading the lower Santee River, coming in and destroying the railroad bridge, were as thick as a humid, sultry afternoon in July. The railroad crossing was essential to communication between Charleston and Richmond, and work was underway in the construction of an earthen battery on the Santee River. By December, the battery was pretty well complete, and by spring the cannons arrived. It's an earthen battery, well positioned on the river. It was named after the Revolutionary War hero, Colonel Samuel Warren. It was manned by the Santee Light Artillery under the command of Captain Christopher Gilliard. Today the trail leads to a pine hardwood forest with a lot of dogwoods. In the spring, the blooms of the dogwoods are quite attractive, as well as during the fall when the leaves change their color. The battery is built high up on the bluff with a commanding view of the river, which would give the men a excellent view of anything coming up the Santee River. The battery is made up of several parapets which form an L shape, and within these parapets are the gun embrasures. The cannons would be fired pointed out toward the river, but the men would be safely behind the earthen fortification as they would fire. The fort was placed strategically in a curve in the river so that any Union gunboats approaching would have to face the fort head-on, and as a result they would be unable to return the fire. The battery never did see any action during the Civil War, except for one Sunday afternoon when the good captain decided he would load several buggies in McClellanville with some of the finest ladies and bring them out here to impress them. Once he got out here, he decided that his most impressive action he could do would be to fire the guns for the ladies, which he did, and they were most impressed. However, the Confederate brass was not impressed, and the captain received a severe reprimand. Local folklore has it that when the government bought the land in the 1930s, the guns were still here and loaded in place, and that they were sold as scrap metal during the Second World War. However, the agency has no record of any guns on the property when it was acquired, and no sale of any scrap metal from the site. Today, the location of the guns still remain a mystery.